There's the cat. It's a library cat. Let's see if he moves. Excuse me, sir. Can I interest you in some car insurance? Good morning. It is Monday, July 18th. I realize in other vlogs people actually say the date and I never do. So it's the 18th of July, folks. And it is a new day, a new week, a new book. And it is, I can never say this title. You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty by Kweke Emezi. I've been looking at this book for a while. And I was on the old TikToks and I saw this TikToker, I don't know her name, but she like put some post on TikTok and all of a sudden, like she made a post about spicy romance or something. And all of a sudden, like her book club blew up. She has this book club. I don't know the name of it. It's like, you know what? I'll be back. Let me get my information together. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm ready now. It is called the Sexy Book Club, and the TikToker, that's the name of the TikTok group, Sexy Book Club. The TikToker's name is Megan, and all of a sudden her TikTok book club blew up. So if you're on TikTok and you want to read this book for book club at the end of July, it is called the Sexy Book Club. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. If it's not, I will put the real name on the bottom of the screen because I come prepared to these vlogs. Once again, Dawn does not read synopses, so here is what I think the book is about. It is about Faye. Is that her name? Faye? It's not Faye, it's Faye. Faye, damn it, now I gotta see what's a spoiler and what's not. Once again, I'll be back. Ooh, I'm not looking on Goodreads today. Usually I have to do my Goodreads song. Not today, folks. I'm looking in the book. I don't want to read too much. See, spoilers. Okay. So Faye is still mourning the loss of her husband who was killed in a car crash. And she's starting to get back into the dating pool again. I have to turn like this because my ring light. Library book problems, this damn shiny stuff. And she's getting back into the dating pool and she meets a guy. And that's all I know because I didn't want to read too much. I don't like reading synopses because spoilers. All right. This book starts off with banging, like literal people getting their freak on. So you know right away what you're getting yourself into, just in case you didn't know. And Kweke let you know really quickly. And you know, I'm listening to it at work. It's fine. I knew it was spicy. So I wasn't like clutching my pearls or anything. I knew what was up. So far, I'm on page like 60. And so far, you have been watching TikTok. I said I was not going to be on TikTok, and I'm on TikTok every night. Don't judge me. There is kind of a trend about shitty men and their podcasts and their opinions that nobody asked for. And there are several TikTokers who, Drew is the main one. If you know, you know. And she just like brings men back down to earth. But there are several just like podcasters, men podcasting, and they are just full of shit, talking about a good value woman and a high body count and all this bullshit. And so my point is that Faye in this book is, you know, she is very apprehensive about men because she thinks that they're just trying to have sex with her. They just tell her what she wants to hear. She's not here for them games. She just wants to try to live her life without her husband as best as she possibly can, you know, and she ain't got time for no bullshitting dudes. So she has met a really nice guy. I'm guessing by the title, You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty, I'm guessing this is a good guy. I don't know. I guess I'll find out. I hope so, because I'm starting to lose faith in men, you know. Ugh. TikTok ain't helping. It's not. It's making it worse. But I'm hoping she finds a good guy. I hope this is a good guy, and if that is her end goal, is to find a good man and live happily ever after, I hope it's this guy. So yeah, I didn't know what this book was about. I didn't know what going in. I wasn't even sure. I'm guessing it was spicy romance because the name of the book club is Sexy Book Club, so that's a clue. But yeah, I don't read a lot of romance, and I don't really read spicy romance, but so far, see, I don't know the gauge. Let me know. What is 5 peppers? Is it like butt stuff? Is that 5 peppers? I don't know. 3 peppers, like outdoor stuff? I don't know. I don't know what 5 peppers is. So I don't know how many peppers this book has so far because I don't know the gauge of pepperage. I guess 1 would be kissing. Maybe 2 is like finger stuff. I don't know. Let me know what the scale is, because I mean, I know the bases. I know what first base is, and I know what a home run is, but I don't know what the pepper scale is. This week, very busy week. I'm a librarian, just in case I forgot to say, you did not know coming in, or you didn't read the titles. I'm a teen librarian, and I got stuff to do this week. I am interviewing people for a marketing position, a marketing person. I am on the interviewing committee for that. We have like 4 interviews for that this week. I have a program every day. There's some clay making. There's some cooking. We're bebopping and scatting this week. If you know that reference, tell me down below. Only old people know that reference. Speaking of old people, this is my favorite. So I don't know if I just look young with my mask on. Let's see. I know I look young in general, but I guess, I don't know. How old do you think I look? I don't know. But my favorite is when men call me young lady. So I have a presenter today. He's here today, and he is cooking. He's doing the cooking program for me and the teens because I don't cook. I let him to the room so he can get his shit set up and everything, and he was like, "Thank you, young lady. Thank you, young lady." And I'm looking at him like, "Sir, that is not a compliment. That is infantilizing ladies, women. Don't need that. Secondly, this is how TikTok has ruined me. Secondly, sir, I am 45 years old. I am not a young lady. I am probably your age. Don't call me young lady. I know I don't look my age, damn it. I know. And even with my mask on, it's probably much young. I know. Don't call me young lady. I am 45. Almost 46 in a couple months, so yeah. But that's my new favorite, is when men call me young lady. Love that. I don't love that. Thank you. All right, so we about to set the smoke alarms off. Let me get my ass back in that program. Okay, bye. I'm doing an update on, and I got to the part where she is gone with, what's his name? I was literally just listening to it. Nasir? I am so bad with names. Anyway, the dude that she's just friends with, and he's taking her to the island, I think Jamaica. Oh God. He sounds like he has a Jamaican accent. Anyway, I don't know where he's from. Anyway, he takes her to his island to meet his father, and now she is like goo goo gaga eyes over the dad. Okay, so before Nasir, she was banging Nasir's friend. So she's banging the friend and then was like, I don't want to date you anymore. 2 weeks later, she's not dating Nasir, they're just friends. But, I mean, we all know where this is going to go. She's been hanging out with Nasir for a month or so. I don't even know the timeline here. And now she's like crushing on the dad, his dad. I'm not slut shaming. She can do whatever she wants. But these people know each other. It's like, can we just take these people's feelings into consideration just a little bit? Like, I know he's not your man, but how are you gonna be somebody's friend and then bang their parent? I don't know how I feel about that. I don't know how I feel about this. I don't know how I feel about it. I don't like it. I don't like where it's going. If she bangs the dad, oh my God. Guess that's why it's called a book discussion. What year is this book set? Because some of the words that Nasir says, word, bet, like someone's like, hey, let's go hang, and then you like, bet, let's go. I ain't heard them slang words since 96. Word, don't nobody say that no more. All right, bet. See, it's stupid. Don't say that. As I was saying before, the main character, her husband had passed away and 5 years prior, and she's just trying to, you know, learn how to live. And so she's been kind of pushing relationships and everything to the side. She hasn't really been thinking about that. But then when she met Milan was the first guy. Nasir's father, Aleem, I think that's his name. When she met Aleem, it kind of like sparked something in her. And I like the line that Imezi wrote where she says, this mountain, this man she literally just met, they were turning her into a woman who wanted so loudly that it was drowning out the logic of choice, and it terrified Faye. I like that line, that her she's wanting things now. It's because her grief had just kind of like subdued her so much and she didn't want to do anything. And now meeting this guy has made her want loudly. I thought that was a really good line. But Imezi is a poet, so it makes sense that she would write beautiful words on a page. Check in. I'm on page, I don't know. I honestly don't know. I might be on like chapter 8 or 10. Every book I read by a Black person that has a little bit of just like jocularity, some conversation, somebody always goes, you got jokes, huh? No one has said that since 98. Like since Martin went off the air, nobody says you got jokes. Like Black people, can we come up with another phrase for like, oh, you're funny? I just listen to Love Radio. You got jokes, huh? You got jokes, huh? You got jokes, huh? I just found it funny that they're using out-of-date references because Black people have not come up with new references for stuff. Word. Oh, she also said homies. She said homies. I haven't said homies since 92. Peace in the Middle East. Audi 5000. I'm going to end all my little clips with phrases that I haven't said since the 90s. Bouts to dip. Look in the wrong fucking camera. Good morning. It is Wednesday and I have completed You Made a Fool of Death with Your Beauty. I will never get this title right. It's a great title. It's like really poetic. I love the title, but it's just hard to, yeah. Non-spoiler review. Start with the non-spoilers first. I'm gonna give it a 3.5. I wanted to give it a better review. I read Pet and I read Bitter, which were her YA books. This is her first adult book that I read, and I had really high hopes for this one. The writing was fine. There was no problem with the words on the page. It was the story that I had a problem with. And the problemo du jour is basically Okweke is really trying to convince their audience that what Faye is doing by dating her friend's dad is okay. I appreciate, like every time I was like, but what about this? What about this? She would address it. The character would be like, okay, I know this looks bad. Okay, yes, I was dating your friend and then I started dating you and now I'm dating your father. That doesn't look great. You might call me a whore, blah, blah, blah. Like every excuse or every reason for why the reader would be like, ew, no, she addressed it. And I appreciate that, because most writers will be like, let's just ignore it. Let's ignore it. And then the reader, they won't notice. If we don't bring it up, they won't even notice. But Okweke was like, no, we are going to address it and she is going to give a reason for it. However, Donnie Pooh wasn't buying those reasons. I'm sorry, but parents are off limits. Brother, sister, sure. Cousin, have at it. Mommy, daddy, no. In this book, Faye has a best friend, Joy. Joy likes ladies. If Faye brought Joy home for the couple weeks vacation, and Joy started dating her mom, she wouldn't be like, hey y'all, have at it. Hell no. She would be like, what the fuck are you doing? This is my mother. So I'm sorry, I cannot get past it. I cannot abide by the decisions that this character is making. I cannot. And for that reason, I couldn't give it anything higher than a 3.5. That was my only complaint. I had no problems with the pacing. I liked all the characters. I thought they had honest conversations, really good dialogue. We were introduced to some really good black men. I think a lot of times black men, and nowadays, as I have been saying, men in general are being shit on because they're kind of shitty sometimes. But black men in general tend to not come out good in books. But there were some great black men in this book. Awesome. Yeah, so, okay, so now I'm going to say something a little bit spoilery. And if you do not want to hear it, I'm going to hold up the book. Whilst I am holding up the book, it is spoilery. When I put the book down, I am done. Okay, so I was talking about in the spoiler-free how Faye is really trying to convince the guy's son that what they're doing is fine. So she went to the island with her friend. They were just friends. Now her and Nasir are just friends. You know he's trying to be more than just friends with her. I don't think men have the capacity to be friends with women. I know that's mean. I know that's awful to say. But I think women really enjoy having men as friends, and like good friends where they call each other and they text each other and they go to dinner and they hang out and they watch Netflix. And you know, I think women love having men as friends, but I think men have female friends because the woman has deemed it so. But as soon as she was like, let's go, he is rete. I could be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know. If you're a guy watching this and you have female friends who are strictly platonic and you don't want to have sex with them, then let me know. But so I think that Nasir is just waiting for Faye to give him the red light to be like, let's date. Meanwhile, they're friends. So they have not had any physical touch. I think there may have been a kiss or something. And he invites her to the island where his father lives and where he's from. And I don't even think they've been friends for that long, maybe a couple weeks. And she goes and she meets his father. And she's automatically smitten. Fine. That's fine. He's also a celebrity chef. I'm imagining Bobby Flay. Not how he looks, but like the celebrity chef. Celebrity is, you know what I'm trying to say. Like, that's the level of celebrity I'm imagining is Bobby Flay. She has one conversation with the father, Aleem. One conversation with him. They have a nice, beautiful conversation about loss of a spouse. And now they're in love. That is what we in the book biz call insta love. Like literally one conversation and she's in love with him and he's in love with her. So much in love that he's just like, my son brought you here and now I have decided that I love you and I don't care what they think. My son nor my daughter, I don't care. You're going to risk your relationship with your children for this woman who's 29, you're 48, whatever, a couple weeks ago, and now you're in love. Problem number one. Problem number two is, homegirl Faye, once again, is trying to rationalize why it's okay that she's dating the father. And her rationale is, he helped me to get past, not totally get past the death of her husband, because you can't do that, but like he helped me move on. He helped me move on and see that love is possible again and that I can have it and be happy and still think about him and love him. That's selfish, because all you are caring about is how it affects you and what it has done for you. Fuck everybody else. Sorry. Fuck everybody else and their feelings. Fuck Nasir and his sister Lorraine and how they feel about you dating their father. It's because you feel good. That is so selfish. So selfish. And I'm just like, no. I do not accept that. I do not accept that. You can go and find some other man who has a shared trauma who can help you live with it. I'm sorry. It doesn't have to be his father. And Nasir did not say, you know what, you're right, let's be friends again. He was like, I don't like this at all. Good on him. Good on him. And she is just gonna have to accept that his children are not happy. And the father is going to have to do that too. And they have decided to do that. No. Just all kinds of no. All kinds of no. Do I recommend it? That is the question. I don't know. It's not a bad book. Was it spicy? Once again, I don't know the range of spicy. There was some sex. It was a lot of proper words used for appendages. Was it spicier than 50 Shades of Grey? No. There is some LGBTQ plus representation. There are lots of Black people. So if you are Black and you want to read about more Black people, this is good. If you are not Black but you want to read about Black people, this is good. There's a lot of description of food. So if you like island food, I don't know what that means, but like a lot of papaya. If you like the daddy trope, then hell yeah, this is your jam. If you like the daddy trope, there you go. It's for people who like the daddy trope. This is for you. It's all for you. I mean, I recommend it. I guess I recommend it. It's short. It's only 280 pages. Sometimes it felt longer. I have things to do today. Oh, this is not okay. I don't like this. Oh no, oh no. Where am I? Oh God, oh God. This is Asia. She has graduated. How long ago?
I graduated in 2018.
2018. And she has come back to visit me to steal all of my books. What you got?
I got The Crown, the 1.
Don't have 1 and 2.
Of course.
3 and 4.
This is the all except 1 collection.
And there's different covers too. So these 2 covers are different than these, I think. So you got mixed match covers.
Yep, and that's okay too because, you know, they all read the same.